Deck the halls with your yanderes. Fa la 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 la. Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing a gift for a friend of mine, which is Yandere Taylung X Molina. I think that's how you pronounce it. Molina. If I'm butchering it, I apologize in advance. And Molina is an OC that my friend wanted for their Christmas gift. So that is what we're doing with this scenario they have, where that Molina gets transported to China and she ends up having to communicate with them and live there. But Master Oogway is the reason she's there, and there's a little twist in that, but we'll get to that shortly. Anyways, let's do this. Disclaimer: Tailung is not Yandere canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yanderes is fine, just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also, remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Thank you. Now let's do this. Molina fell flat on her back, and as she did, she groaned. She had somehow been transported to China. She did not know how she got here. She had been visiting some Aztec temples, and now here she was in China. She got up and looked around. She was a bit away from a village that had a temple, but on the hill that she is on right now, she can see the temple and village. She would have to travel through the forest and jungle area that there is, and that is what she did. She walked down the large hill she was on, and she was being very mindful to be careful of her step. She then made her way through the forest and jungle and came out with only a few scrapes and bruises. For some reason she could understand the language much better than she already did her home in in her home across the world. She was confused and asked people what part of China she was in when someone tapped her on the back. She turns around to see an elderly turtle. "My child, are you the woman from the Aztec temples, Molina?" He asks. He asks her, and he asks her, and her eyes go wide. "Yes, I am. Why? How did you know that? How did you know my name?" She asks him. "Come with me. I have much to discuss with you. I am Master Oogway, and I foresaw a terrible event. There is one way to stop it, and I believe that way is you." "What do you mean?" she asks him. "I cannot tell you the details, as it could change everything, but trust me, you are in good hands," he promises her. This is how she came to live in China. She did not understand what Master Oogway had planned, but she trusted the Grand Master, as he was very calm and wise. He also seemed to have faith that she would be able to do what he knew she could do. It put her a bit at ease, at least. Master Oogway got her a job at a prison, and he had said it would train her for her real challenge, whatever that was. She was in charge of a prisoner there, that prisoner being Tailung. She remembers the first day she met Tailung. "Who are you?" the jaguar prisoner demands of her. "I am Molina. I am here to bring you your meals and to keep you company," she tells him, and his eyes narrow on her. He felt a strange feeling in his chest when he looked at her. He did not know if he liked the feeling or not. She gave him his meal and sat down across from him as she planned to eat with him. She prayed over her food, and he stared her down. She then grabbed her chopsticks and began to eat her meal. He began to trust her slowly and began to eat his meal as well. This began to be a daily thing for them, happened 3 times a day. The first thing she would do when she got there was bring him his breakfast, which she made for him, and then talk to him for 2 hours, followed by making him lunch and bringing it to him as well, and then talking another 2 hours, followed by cooking for him his dinner, and then talking to him again for 1 more hour before leaving for the night. She did, in fact, cook his meals for him, because after 3 days, sorry, I got a message on Tumblr, ignore that. Because after 3 days, she figured out the food was terrible, and she said she would make his meals from then on. Today, though, she wanted to make him something nice and sweet, but that was not too sweet. She was not the best baker or a culinary chef by far, and she was still learning how to do certain meals that were native to China. And she decided to make a new recipe she found, which was Chinese mango pudding. She got very little sleep, make it as she wanted to make the pudding perfect. She hoped it would be not be too sweet. Fun fact, saying this dessert is not too sweet in China and some other countries in Asia is a huge compliment for the dessert. Unlike Americans that like the overly sweet, very sugary stuff, it is where it is where they like it where it's not too sweet, because if it's too sweet they don't like it. That's why. Anyways, fun fact of the day. She brought it in with breakfast and quickly made his way to her cell as she was running late. There he was waiting, pacing. She was late and he was worried something happened to her. Sorry that I am Molina. Where were you? Are you okay? He demands to know, having himself pressed up against the bar, his tail not swelling, swaying as if she was prey. Oh, I am fine, she says with a smile. I did not mean to worry you. I just wanted to make you a treat last night and had to make it perfect. He was shocked as she pulled it out, holding it out to him with a bright smile on her face. She worked hard on it and wanted to know if he would like it. You made this for me? He asks, stunned a bit. She was not only making healthier and tasty meals for him, but she was also taking the time to make him sweets. She bought the food herself and made it herself. He was touched. Yes, I hope you like it. I also hope it's not too sweet, she tells him as he takes it slowly, lifting a spoonful to his mouth. It was so good, and it brought him back to when he was small and his adopted father would make him this when the mangoes were in season. He felt very strange. He looked at her and saw she was waiting expectantly. It's not too sweet, he says. Thank you, he tells her, and she breaks out into a grin, blushing a bit. She did not know why, but she felt very good and happy she made it for him. He felt his heart race and tries to focus on something else. As the tides have changed, Master Uguay had a vision. This time, Molina was in danger. The plan he has had before for her has changed and was gone, and now she was at risk. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see. I'm sorry for the notifications. I can't stop the sound, or the sound won't record. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. If you would like to see if you would like to see more stuff like this, of animated characters, but they're adult theme and stuff, I will do that. Just comment them below. Also, before I forget, what series do you want me to continue in 2025? Yes, there are a lot of series that I could be doing, but currently, of the series I have open across my entire channel, any fandom, what would you like to see continued? Or if you made a request in the past and I said it was on the list, but I haven't gotten to it, remind me of it so I can add it to it and try to do it in the start of 2025. Hopefully, I'm not making any promises. Anyways, Patreon outro. Patreon outro. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You're wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Mwah. Thank you, Gab. I appreciate you. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. And if you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see. I hope that you all have a great Christmas, as Christmas is creeping on us. It's like 5 days away, if not less. I'm terrible with dates, so sorry if I got the dates wrong. It might be 6 or 5. It might be 5, but I think it's 5. Anyways, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Happy holidays. Bye bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro, baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro, and the secret outro question of the day is: would you have made what dessert would you made Tai Lung if you could make him a dessert? I would probably try my hand at rice pudding because I always wanted to make rice pudding, but I would probably flop it and it would be horrible to be honest because I'm not the best culinary chef either. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye bye.